What's up? I did make it home. What's going on, Super Shay? How is everyone this morning? Sit here and have my breakfast with you guys, and then I'm out of here. Got some shit to do. How'd that meeting go the other day? 616. No, just spending it. Just spending it. Looking at. Trying to line up some super work. Yeah, I got 4 projects I need to go look at. One of which is that line clearance. That's good. Good deal, 616. Good, man. That is good to hear, man. But yeah, not making monies today, just spending it. Fabulous. That's always good. That is always good. Oh yeah, bro, that's what I ought to do. Go to bids and go there with a slideshow. What's up, Savage? And be like, and these are all the pictures, all the trees that I've taken out before yours. And this is how we do it. I'm doing good, Savage. How are you? Yeah, sometimes, dude, I don't think I'm the best face to be bidding the jobs, but it is what it is. It's got me this far. It's got me this far. I need a salesman based on commission. Be like, if I get the job, you get X amount. Or you get X amount per bid. I don't know. I don't know how the hell that would work. I've said your name, Savage. I've said your name like 3 times. It actually wouldn't even be all that hard. 616. You could learn pretty easily, I bet, if that be the case. You know what I mean? You'd get sick of that shit, though. You'd probably get 6%. That ain't bad. Shit, that ain't bad at all. But yeah, all you would have to know is roughly how much we could get done in a day. But yeah, I ain't ready for that yet. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. That's a hard balance, dude. how do you stay busy enough, but not too busy? As silly as that sounds, and that's actually a hard balance. Especially when you're a kind of guy like me who just wants to take off and go wherever, whenever he wants to. I believe that. 616, 100%. So I hunted all over this morning for the burgers that Miss GP hid, and now I gotta find a lighter. No shit. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. That's funny, babe. It's probably in here too, and I just can't find it. Eureka! Yay! I found one. Thank God. So that's why you're heading into the office, because your inside guys can't keep up. Looks like it's going to be a nice day, at least. Spreadsheets to fill out. Right on. Oh. Yeah, it felt nice to be in my own bed. I like freaking going places and visiting and stuff, man, but the beds almost always suck. Almost everywhere I go is louder and more uncomfortable than my bed, and the house is louder. Always. It's always louder. I think there's only one damn place I went that was quieter than my place. I think. And that, yeah. I honestly don't even know. It's usually pretty loud out. A lot of cars and shit going by. We don't get cars going by because we live at the end of a dead-end road, so. That don't happen. No Climber Clint, no Clint, and no Rad Dad today. What the fuck? Fucking bums. True that. True that. At least it ain't cold. I'll give you that, man. Yeah. There's the rad dad. What's up, homie? Oh, just I'm trying to finish up these hemp burgers, man. Let's get them out of here. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with the stuff. What's up, Miguel? Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with it, so I guess I'll just puff it up. Your son slapped that G-Pit sticker on his hard hat the second he got home. That's awesome, dude. Hemp, what's up, Haskins? That's good, man. I thought it was cute him running around saying, "Hey GP, hey GP," and that was awesome, dude. That was the highlight of my day yesterday for sure. That's cool, man. Yes, sir, Haskins. It is Georgia hemp, but Michigan burgers. But the hemp that you the hemp that you get in these packages are not impressed. Sleeve? We go see GP. That's funny. Fuck you talking about anyway, Sleeve? And I think some people, it's not like I don't even care, but some people on here, they're like, yo, give me a shout out. I'll sub, or I did sub, or whatever, right? And I don't know if everybody can do this or not, but um, yeah, yeah. There you go. Um, Anyway, I was going to say a lot of people will be like, yeah, I subbed, give me a shout out or whatever, right? And when I get off the live, I can look and see who subbed or not. It tells me if I get any new subscribers, and then it'll even tell me who it was. Apparently, they just did that. And goddamn, Sleeve, I don't know if I could do that. That's all kinds of trick, man. It's like trick smoking. Yeah, and then you go, there's an O. What's up, Lincoln? Oh, a lot. It's super shay when you're on a live. People will be like, "Hey, give me a frickin' shout out. I'll sub or I subbed or did you just sub? Awesome, Super Shay. Thank you for your support. I greatly appreciate your sub, man. Uh, don't forget to hit that bell and notifications and to get all the Ground Pounder updates. I think I got to work on that line a little bit. Super Shay, that name fits so awesome. I'm glad that I was very patient. Very patient. But that one sticks. That one sticks great. You took a blood oath to the channel. We've swapped. Yeah, and in fact, you know what? Never mind. I was just gonna say something, but people were gonna take that all fucked up, bro. I'm not even gonna say. Lincoln, that was I appreciate that. We swapped burgers. We swapped burgers. But see, people were going to take that all fucked up. I was going to say something different, but I stopped. We swapped. We swapped names, we swapped numbers, we swapped gibbers. Hell, I met his kid. Me and his kid, Red Dad's and I kid, little man, I'm not going to say his name. He's just going to be little man. We threw rocks together. And that is a cemented, I don't know about you guys, but if you guys ever throwing stones with each other is something else, man. That's like a lifelong bond. We did swap burgers and a handshake. You should have seen Dano. I hugged him. He's like, get the fuck off me, dude. Hell yeah. He was bummed. He was over there whipping rocks like nobody's business, bro. Your kids were absolutely not. They whatever, dude. They walked in, they're like, oh hey. Fucking walk the fuck off. Fucking I was like, who's this guy? He thinks he's famous or something because he's on YouTube. He did come to work. And he dug out some damn rocks. He was insistent that he brought that saw, huh? I think that's awesome, dude. Yep. She's like, yeah, and? And so what? Oh, that's cool. Where are y'all heading today, Rad Dad? What's your destination? Oh, I'm gonna go look at a whole shitload of trees. Shit tons of trees. That's awesome, dude. That's fantastic, right, Dad? That is fantastic, man. Right on. Oh, not too far of drives, then. Pretty quick. Even though we stopped, we had to get gas, we had to, take a couple little breaks, and anyway, my call of how long the trip was going to take us was almost to the minute when I left. Send me a picture. I will. I will. And with your permission, if it's good enough, I'll put it up on the background and I'll be like, this is my new groundie. And if he sees himself on the tube, he might really think he's famous. He's like, look, that's you. I don't really put my kids on the web much. Not when they were younger, anyway. A lot of people would complain about it. Actually, people would be like, "Why aren't you posting pictures of your kids?" And I'm like, "You know my kids, don't you?" They're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Then why the hell do I have to post pictures?" You know what I mean? You know my kid. You know what they look like. Fuck, you gotta. It's like asking to see my wife, kind of thing. It's like, what the fuck? Why? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just weird. Yeah, that's why I said with your permission, of course. I don't do shit, anything about. Yeah, exactly, Haskins, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'd post family pictures here and there, you know what I'm saying, but for the most part, frickin', I didn't post pictures of the kids a whole lot. I mean, if there were certain people that wanted to see them, I would send them to them, you know what I mean? But to just put pictures of my kids, no, wait until if you guys have a daughter and they want to do competition cheer or something like that. Here we go. Y'all familiar with the competition cheer stuff? You got pissed instantly? I have this in the gram, and I've yet to make even a few posts. But yeah, that competition cheer shit. You think? My daughter did it for 2 years, and with that being said, I support my daughter, you know what I mean? But I had a hard time going to them places, man. I really did, dude. Like, yeah, dude. I had a hard time going there and not knocking people's blocks off and shit, dude. What's up, Rotator? Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, you support your kids, right? You some competition cheer is just exactly how it sounds, Haskins. There's all these young girls that some parents feel the need to doll them up, and makeup and hair, and dress them up like a 8-year old woman. You know what I'm saying? And I do not fucking agree with that at all. I want to slap the parents. I want to slap every guy that's sitting it. Dude, I'm the type of guy that if my daughter walked by you and you looked at her the wrong way, I would fucking knock your teeth down your throat. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking tell me my daughter's beautiful or something. You use fucking other words, motherfucker. You know, and I have a hard time. I have a hard time with that. And not just with my daughter, just in general. I have a very, very hard time with that. Very, very hard time with that. Like, my wife literally had to keep me simmered down the whole fucking time we were there. And maybe I'm a little over the top, but what do you think, Rotator? Am I over the top, Rotator? Not over the top, am I, bro? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with dance or my boy. You should get your daughters into wrestling too, Haskins. I'm sure. But yeah, it is, man. But it is 616. But my daughter enjoyed herself, dude. My daughter, she enjoyed herself. I'm not unhappy we did it per se. It was a pain in the ass while it was going on, I guess. But I'll admit that. But what's up, squirrel? Yeah, I love my kid. Yeah. Yep. All road twatter left. What a freaking bum. Yeah, I have a hard time even people looking at other people's kids, bro. They're not even mine. Rain and snow mix there. Well, we got a hell of a storm overnight, squirrel. And it does not appear as though we're going to see the. Well, yeah, that's different, Rotator. Um, that's completely different. But it don't appear that we're going to really see the sky much today. Anonymous, Michigan, and yourself. I mean, we're going to see the sky, but no clear blue skies. Yeah, 616. I know what you're saying. Yeah, Dublin, huh? Nice. There is a Dublin, Michigan, believe it or not. I know that's not where you're talking about, but there is a Dublin, Michigan. I may have an answer. Yeah. Yeah, I know 616. Would I rather see a tree grow or a knee grow? Hmm. Oh, I bet. Yeah, rotator. Fuck yeah, dude. You already know how I am, dude. I get fired up too. People can pick on me all fucking day long, you know what I mean? But the moment anybody touches or hurts or dude, you even so much as make Miss GP cry and I will fucking go postal per se. Like I would lose my absolute shit. Like upset my wife, motherfucker, and it would be like I will come unhinged. Um, a knee grow or a tree grow? I'm gonna go with um a knee. I'm gonna grow watch a knee grow, but thought I know what you're referring to there. But the way that I'm saying it, I'm actually referring to a knee, the way that you spelt it. Just saying. A play on words. No, yeah, absolutely. 616, 100%, man. No. No. Hell no. It's all good, man. Tell me another one. don't don't be racist now. Don't be weird, man. Hell no, there ain't straight trees in Florida. Palm trees, palms. They're straight. They're not really a tree though. They're like grass. It's grass. That's what Peter does. He mows grass. Ah, he mows grass that's like fucking 100 feet tall. That's some really overgrown grass, bro. Fuck them palms. I got something coming for you too, Super Shay. Seeing as how you were, you're doing the whole self-employment thing, I was thinking about helping you out, buddy. Super Shay. I just so happen to know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. And that guy happens to know a guy that knows a guy. And that guy can do some stuff. And we were thinking that we could possibly help you out a little bit and, set you up with like a new advertising strategy for Super Shay. What is it? Lawn care? Super Shay lawn care? Dude, think of the clients you would get. Not everybody's qualified to cut 100-foot tall grass, dude. I mean, it's how many people in Florida are qualified to cut 100-foot tall grass? Or do they even have the equipment? Pizza doesn't fucking scream in the oven. Super Shay. I'm gonna come up with it. It took me a long time to come up with your nickname, bro. It took me forever to come up with your nickname. I like that one. Yeah, anonymous. That is a good one. I had a good one the other day, but it's not appropriate for YouTube, so I can't do it. Yeah, it's Super Shay. Oh God, I'm gonna come up with something. I'll when I come up with it, Super Shay, I will send you a picture of it or whatever. As soon as I come up with it. What up, OG? I bet a lot of people do. William. I was thinking about reaching out to some of these places around, just calling up lawn care places and being like, hey, yo, when you get a tree that a client, is talking to you about, fucking let's work something out and I'll put a little something, something in your pocket. You know what I mean? Get me the beds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Throw my name in the hat. And the only reason I was even going to say that is because some lawn service places called me before. Supercuts. Supercuts by Shea. Shea Cuts? Supercuts timber? No, you like trimming palm trees, I thought, though. Dude, I had one for you twice, 616. I fucking had one for you 2 times now. Not even shitting you, man. I had it in the vehicle both fucking times. Super Palm Shea. Oh, God, that... People are going to wonder how he got the name Super Palm then. All right, that's cool, man. Hell yeah, rock it. I hope you guys like them, man. Yeah, that's the thing, though. It pissed me off. I had the fucking thing 2 times, dude. But, like, that's not surprising, though. The shirt I got on right now, thought, yeah, Shay loves palm trees. But if you call them Super Palm, no, hell no. Rotator, freaking Super Shea cuts down fucking palm trees as much as he can. Super Palm does sound kind of sus, yes. Just a Peter has the Super Palm. Ugh. It sounds like he get. I'm not even gonna say it. Damn, brah. See, this is getting weird. Bro, I'm going out to the car. I gotta show you these fucking stickers. I gotta be right back now. I gotta get these in. See, that's another fucking thing I can tell you. My clown ass did. There's certain areas we're not allowed to cut down trees around here, Dave. Did you know that? I know it's backwards, but it says don't make it weird. Yeah, if it's in a critical dune zone area around here, uh, we can't cut things down without permits. What's up, Bad? Bro, I'm thinking I'm gonna go look at this. I misunderstood your question the other day when you were saying find out the wages or something. I misunderstood, my friend. But I thought that was cool. Sasquatch showing his ass saying don't make it weird. Yeah. And the reason I'm showing you these is because um well, I had this sticker here and I was gonna give it to Dano the other day when I seen him. And you see I have two. I should only have one. But yeah, I gotta go look at that project, Bad. Yeah, bad. So that's what I should base everything on is like a dude makes X amount of dollars, rad dad, blah blah blah, and just run it. I'm gonna need another truck or whatever, dude, if I get that fucking job. Or that project rather. I'm gonna have to go out and get a complete. So it's for like a private contractor that I'm working for. Not the wages. Like as far as like if it's always money. I don't need no spider lift. The spider lift would be nice, but I'll give you that. I will give you that, but I'm good. Red. I'm not familiar, Anonymous. I don't know. Spider lift. Them spider lifts are. I don't know. Yeah, if it's a video game, I have no idea what you're talking about. I think I'm just gonna go out there, man, and just fucking wing it, Bad. He looks like Dutch in it. I've been told I look like a lot of things, so I'll take that as a compliment. Hey, Squirrel, if I was going to do something like that, I think you would be better off to do what you're talking about versus the actual minute. Yeah, amen. I think, you know what I do really like though? If I was to go out right now and buy a different lift for tree work, it would be one of those dinos, just like frickin' Kevin Hams. If anybody knows Ham's Arbor Care, whatever Kevin Ham, that Dino thing or Dino or whatever they call it is awesome. I would get one of those in a heartbeat. No, I don't. 616. That's where I'm at. And then go from there. The nifty, don't do it, squirrel. Don't just keep climbing, bro. No, don't do it, bro. I've thought about doing that lots of times to certain clients. I've actually thought about doing that a lot, dude, because I would love to sometimes go there and say that kind of. I don't like them for the sense that they're all completely. How about the only reason I'm saying that, Squirrel? The only reason I'm saying that is because they're just sketchy, bro. They're just sketchy, man. I don't know about how long they last or anything like that. I just know that in the beginning, before I knew how to climb and all this other shit. Yeah, I know they got a certain budget. 616, then yeah. Dude, there's lots of times I want to do that to customers. If I show up, they'll be like, hey, I need this done. And I'm be like, yeah, what do you want to pay me? I just don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not, that's why I say it is like, and yes, the utility does have a budget. And it's probably a budget that I would be willing to work with if I knew it. But how do you submit a bid for that? Just ask them and then submit the bid for that? That's what I figured. Right? I see what you're saying. And then from there, that's what I was just going to say. And then from there, you can be like, you know what I'm saying? Here's your budget. I can do it for, say they said $1,000. You're like, well, I'll do it for 925 or whatever the fuck. 900, whatever. See, see, I wouldn't have to teach you much, motherfucker. You're so onto the sales and everything like that, bro. You would fucking probably rock it, I bet. He's like, I'd have you so busy you'd fucking hate me. Yeah, well, that's where I'm at, 616. That's where I'm at, is I know how much I need to make bottom dollar like per day. So I was gonna go there, look at it, and just be like, all right, motherfucker, here it is. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna take X amount of days. This is how much I want per day. And then you know what I mean? I know my price when it comes to freaking residential shit and everything like that. It's easy for me to just be like, yep, $1,000, that's what it is, or whatever. What's up, Paula? How are you? You see that smile you just brought to my face? Oh, Paula's here. 616 Paula's here. Oh, maybe that's who we should ask. Paula. What do utility companies get for a span mile of line clearance in Michigan? You're like the Google master. Last time we were talking about loans and shit, you were like, well, the average loan is 6.4% APR for 15 years, but if you go with a 30 year, it's fucking blah 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 blah. Yeah, 616. I know what you're saying, man, and I kind of thought about approaching it that way, but I guess I just didn't know how to do it. Here's your perfect opportunity. Enter 616. Bid the job. You are not a Google master. No, you're just you a random spitting factor. Yeah. What's up? Hello from US. I wish I could know your name. Jesus, I am not. I just know some stuff. Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's crazy, bro. You wouldn't have to do it yet. I would have to go look at it first. But really? I'll be like, let me direct you to my sales office. Oh God. That's like, it sounds all big time and shit, but bro, if you got me like some $60,000, $40,000 fucking job like that, oh my God, dude. Yeah, yeah, this is my operations manager. He's the, yeah, I don't know. What up, Cod God? I drove through your city yesterday. Right up 75 through the Cincy. I think it was 75 through Cincy. Never name a salesman a salesman. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably not. Yeah, that's probably it. I get that. That makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense, man. Operations manager does sound way better. Anyway, I don't really. I don't love Ohio a lot, Cod God. I'm just gonna be honest with dude. Your name is fucking weird, bro. You're all right. Your name's weird, and you're getting me with the damn. Well, that's the kind of sales that I need. 616. What do I need to do? Just we need to start. We need to stay. There we go. That's how I got to figure. I'll be sitting out in the car. We'll have our Bluetooth speakers and shit. We'll be like super secret CIA kind of stuff. I'll be like, tell them 3,000. And then I'll just sit back in the car. And then yeah, 616, I agree with you 100%. I'm not, yeah. And I'm a Hulk smash kind of guy, problem solver. And that's not always the best way to do it. I recognize that that is not the best way to do it. That's where I'm bad for you. That's what I'm part of me thought to myself the same thing. I'm like, why the fuck are these guys even calling me, honestly? But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm a fucking tree service. I suppose I am on Google listed as a fucking tree service. So who the fuck are they supposed to call, I guess? And you're right. They obviously are not happy with the people that are doing it, or they can't find people to do it, or something, obviously. 616 is good in sales. I can tell you that. I've never actually watched them sell anything, but bad for you, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. And sometimes I feel like that because of that. And I'm not saying I want to charge more, but they're liable to go with another person, even if they are more, is what I'm saying. They're like, oh, this person can actually get it done. Well, this person might be cheaper, but they're going to be fucking 8 months out, or we're sick of dealing with these people, or whatever. Like you were saying. And it's not ash blonde around here anyway. It's not ash blonde. It's called Chop. They used to be Trees Inc., and then they changed their name to Chop. They literally had all their trucks got rebranded and now they're CHOP. Did you? What do they pay guys? What the hell's a guy make that's one of those dudes trimming a tree? What the hell does he work? Or what do they make where you were at anyway? And I know that varies from all over the place. 42 an hour. Yo, what up, Clint? What you got cooking today? Roger that. Was there any specific training that had to go into that bad? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, at the point that I submit these guys a bid, they're going to come back and they're going to be like, is all your equipment this? Is all your equipment that? Are all your guys this? Are all your guys that? So on and so forth. And you see what I'm saying? If they're going to require specialized equipment and specialized techniques and 2 years of fucking training and all this other fucking certificates and shit, then I might as well not even go bid on the job. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? There's no fucking point. You know what I'm saying? I'll just call the dude and be like, look, dude, I'm not certified or whatever because I don't fucking know. You got to make a trip to Kalamazoo. All right, bad. Take care, man. Kalamazoo, huh? Hot dang. What the hell you gotta go down there for? Yeah, take care, bad. Finish this cup of coffee and I'm out too. Bigfoot National Forest. That's fucking funny. Yeah, the air zoo. Is that what you're talking about? Is the air zoo? 616. So you get me all excited to a certain point, 616, and then I'm like, man, that's a lot to ask from a guy. And then it's like, man, I ain't got no money. Go get paperwork for 10 years. Roger that. And then I'm like, man, could I even do that? Like, that's you always get the wheels turning, bro. Yeah, for sure. Paperwork. Yeah, I'm not the, I get it. I'm only one dude, man. You know, and I understand that other people are just one guy, but like I can only be so many places at so many times and do so many things and like freaking yeah. And I'm not saying you in general, bro. I'm just saying in general. Like I can only do so much shit. A lot of people are like, I'm out having, like I said before, for example, a bonfire. I'll be out there burning a huge bonfire, and people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're fucking burning that. Or they'll see me chipping a great big branch. And do you know how much firewood and how much money that is? You're just chopping and chipping up. I'm like, then you fucking turn it into firewood. You know what I mean? See, and that's not the right approach. If I was to be a salesman and somebody came to me and they were like, frickin', oh, you're wasting all that money, frickin', turn that into firewood. And I turn and look at them and say, well, then you fucking do it. That's probably not the technique to people want to hear. You They are. Where are you? What are you doing with the wood? Where's it going? Where are you bringing all this stuff? Like how much property do you have? Yeah, like, rotator. Am I a bit rough around the edges? I am not. I am not. I'm whatever, bro. Fuck you. Oh, what do you got going on today? I gotta get the fuck off this phone here pretty quick. I got shit to do. Oh. Fucking Dave. Small facial repairs. Right on, bro. Look at how our technology has now we do breakfast on the YouTube. It's virtual. It's like virtual breakfast, except for yeah. Well, thanks. Except for things. I think I'm fixing to go for a drive. Life is good. Life is good for sure. Hell yeah, 616, I'll be talking to you. 616 might have his first sales opportunity for GP Tree. Based on commission based. Comes with a free shirt. He'll be like, sell the shit out of that. You don't even know what would happen if I got like some people are saying like 50, 60, 70, $80,000. I'm like, fucking you guys are fucking nuts. Smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? I would shit my pants if all of a sudden something like that freaking happened. Like you guys are fucking nuts. You fucking pay that much for this month. You know what I mean? I've heard some numbers I've heard are absolutely insane, in my opinion. But whatever. Yeah. All right, y'all. I better put this lighter back in my wife's purse right now. Paula, if you tell Miss GP, I will find you. Liam Neeson. William Neeson, whatever the fuck his name is. Liam Neeson. In that one dude's voice. I will find you. Don't tell my wife. I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Whatever the hell it is you're doing. Like it never happened. All All right, y'all. Take care.